Hey everybody, Brett here. Day 423 since starting carnivore and 82 days until my birthday. So today was a good day. Got up this morning, weighed in 235.5. So fasting works. Imagine that. Eat zero food and you lose weight. Oh, surprise, surprise. Yeah, naturally fasting causes you to lose weight. Doesn't matter who you are, how bad a shape you're in, how good a shape you're in. If you have zero solids going into your body, you're going to lose weight. And I should say if you have zero bad stuff going in your body, not just solids, because you could drink sweet tea all day long and not lose weight. Because your body's going to create insulin, it's going to burn that. It just doesn't work. So, but today was good. 235.5 this morning when I woke up, which is fantastic. I'm very happy with that. But also I stayed true to my fast plan through the day. Had water, had one thing of tea, about 20 ounces of tea, brewed, unsweetened. And I had one coffee, a medium size. I don't even know what size that would be, 12 or 16 ounces. Just a black Americano. So that was my stuff today until dinner. Dinner, I broke my fast. So got through the 72 hours and made a dinner of my home cured bacon, 3 eggs, and a little bit of ground beef that had light taco seasoning on it. I actually didn't have much seasoning on it today, which was kind of weird. With that, and then just a little bit of cheese with it too. So I kind of did it almost like a huevos rancheros and put the ground beef over top of my eggs. Just ate the bacon straight. And yeah, that was it. So again, no alcohol. No sugar. So happy, very happy with what I ate. I might have eaten just a little bit too much. I just wasn't getting satisfied. So I ate a little bit more. That's where the cheese came into play. But I got full, was satisfied, and done. So, really happy with that. And I fully plan for next week to do another fast. I would say my current plan is 72 hours, but I might go ahead and try a 96-hour fast. Never done one before. 72 is the most I've ever done. Might do a 92. See how my body reacts to that. And by react, I don't mean just the weight loss, because we know the weight loss is going to come. It can't not happen. But what I'm curious about is how my body reacts to it as far as like tightening and things like that. I'm looking in the mirror this morning and I see a difference, right? I feel a difference. I feel tighter. So that's one of the things I'm going for beyond just the weight loss, right? Is just tightening of everything. I also did go to the gym today, but I did not run. So when I ran on Monday, where I wasn't quite at my 24-hour mark when I went to the gym, or I guess I was just hitting it when I went to the gym. I was just tired. It was hard to run. Legs got fatigued really quick. So I decided today not to run. I haven't been consuming any food. I don't have any free nutrients. Yes, my body can convert fat to energy and everything else, but I just didn't want to push it today. So I lifted weights. And at the end of it, and I do use the machines at Planet Fitness. So I hit 10 machines over the course of about 40 minutes. 45 minutes. And I was good all the way up right until the end when on the last one, my wife was standing there waiting for me to go because she was done with her stuff. And when I stood up, I felt a little lightheaded. So not good, right? You don't want to get yourself to that point. I've been taking my electrolytes, drinking my water, doing those things. So theoretically I should be good, but that was part of my motivation to go ahead and break the fast tonight. Because I was explaining to my wife, I said, I'm not hungry. I really wasn't. I wasn't hungry. What I was I just wanted to eat. And the lightheadedness told me that I might be at my limit right now. So I need to stop. So I went ahead and ate. As soon as I started to eat, my body went into, I was craving food. So, like I said, I ate my bacon, my eggs, a little bit of ground beef, and a little bit of cheese. So, good dinner. I fully expect to bounce up a little bit tomorrow because I actually consumed food. I put 1.5 pounds worth of food into my body. So I expect to be up a little bit tomorrow from 235.5. But I'm happy with it. And my plan for tomorrow is to just eat one meal. And it'll probably consist of bacon and eggs again. That'll probably be my one meal tomorrow. So happy. I feel good. And I'm excited to do another one next week. And I've been telling you guys all week, I've been listening to podcasts on fasting and all the benefits and everything else. And then just to try to make sure I'm listening to everything, today I listened to a couple of podcasts against fasting. And what they were saying didn't quite make sense. They were going against some of the logic, obviously going against the logic in the Fasting Pro videos. But the logic behind it just didn't add up to me. Forget everything I've been learning. It just didn't seem to make sense. So I'm going to continue with some prolonged fasts and focusing to try and do OMAD when I'm not fasting, right? So simply by limiting the total amount of food that I'm consuming, I should just continue to lose my weight. But the other thing that's key, and this is, forget which one, Dr. Fung, I think it was today. When have you ever heard of somebody getting fat eating too much broccoli? Well, you probably haven't. You hear them getting fat eating too much bread and pasta and all the really processed stuff and garbage stuff. Whole foods don't typically do it, right? Doesn't mean I'm going to go eat broccoli, but I'm going to eat my bacon. I'm going to eat my eggs. I'm going to get my high protein, high fat, 0 carbs, and focus on that for my OMADs. I'll be consuming less overall because I'm only going to eat once a day. And I'm going to do that, what is today? Wednesday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'll do those 4 days OMAD. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I will fast again. And if I'm feeling good and I'm not feeling like I did today, I will go into a 96-hour fast. So it's kind of crazy for me to imagine that, but that's where I'm at. That's what I'm ready to do. So, yeah. So there we go. 72 hours in the books. Broke the fast, and tomorrow I'll be OMAD. So I'll talk to you tomorrow.